Hello and welcome to Happy Half Hour. On this week's show, we're sitting down with the owner of one of the newest and hottest restaurants in the Peoria area, Moja Southern Kitchen and Creamery. And then the Park District will join us to talk about Peoria golf. We'll fill your free time with some amazing events that are coming up, so sit back, relax, and stay tuned. We'll be back with Happy Half Hour. Let's go for a bike ride. Check out City Cycle, the Peoria area's bike share program, brought to you by Enjoy Peoria and powered by Zagster. City Cycle has bike stations located in 6 different spots. Membership is super affordable, and riding the bikes is so easy. All you do is download the Zagster app, choose your bike, unlock, ride, and return to any of the stations. Want to try it out? Visit Ride City Cycle on Facebook for more. Welcome back to Happy Half Hour. If you love Southern cooking and comfort food, then we have got an amazing place for you. You've got to check out Moja Southern Kitchen and Creamery. And to tell us all about it today is the owner, Pat Robinson. Pat, thanks so much for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me today.
So first, Moja. It's not a word I'm familiar with. Where did you get the name?
Okay. As we were trying to figure out, what to call this place, we wanted to keep it short and sweet. And so talking with friends, I have a lot of friends from different parts of the world. I wanted something very unique to the area, and the name that we settled on was Moja. The word Moja is a Swahili word, but actually means number one, or to be number one.
Fantastic. Good goal, too.
Oh, yeah, for
Very
sure.
good goal. And so what can people expect at Moja Southern Kitchen?
So the biggest marketing or hurdle I've actually had is getting people past the fact that we're way more than just a soul food restaurant. So many times folks want to categorize it as soul food, but we are truly a Southern kitchen, which means we try to expand it everything from, we do have the soul food, but everything from burgers to wings to, catfish and just different things. We have a lot of, seafood and, things like, gumbo or etouffee and jambalaya grits. Of course, the grits
shrimp and grits are just out of this world.
So
very cool, very cool. So where did you guys? So where do you get the inspiration from the menu then? Do you guys keep, is it set or is it something that's always kind of growing?
Well, it actually is growing. That's the thing about being independent. So myself and my co-owner, we're true Southerners, and that's why we tend to say that we're authentically Southern. So, both of us have deep roots in the state of Mississippi, me being from the Mississippi Delta and him being from the Gulf Coast. So
okay, very nice.
Worked out great for us.
And then I think something a lot of people haven't picked up on yet is you guys have a creamery.
Yeah, that's one of the best kept secrets in the 61605, and we're really going to market and push that coming up pretty soon here. We do have soft serve, scooped, and different sprinkles and all those different things. So we're going to have milkshakes and also things like slushies and all those various things. And of course, along with that, the hot dogs and
so when summer does officially show up here.
Yeah, if it shows up, it will happen.
So the restaurant, there's the restaurant side. Then the creamery is just attached? You can walk right into it?
It's just attached to it. And actually we have, I think that's a great question. We have on the north side of the building, there's a patio, which will have the park benches and the umbrellas and things like that out. And hopefully that may be hard to see because right now everyone knows there's a lot of construction going on right there at the base of the MacArthur Bridge. And so folks will have to come around to that side of the building to see it. But one of the things we really plan to push, especially from a family atmosphere perspective, having those benches out and also extending that out into the back part of the property with some more benches and things like that, so you can sit out and eat and enjoy the weather.
Awesome. So. And speaking of expanding, I've heard you guys are dabbling in catering now.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a big thing for us. We are officially caterers for the Gateway Building downtown Peoria, and also we've become recently caterer for Trailside as well in the Peoria Heights. We can now accommodate much bigger events. So at the restaurant, I think we can have 85 to 90 folks or so, but with acquiring these relationships with the Park District for the Gateway Building, we can now do several hundred folks.
That's fantastic.
Hosting those events.
That's fantastic, and it's nice to have. I mean, we have great caterers in the area, but you're definitely filling a need.
We plan to make our mark in that space. So
that's awesome. So you guys, speaking of growing, you're doing all sorts of great new things. You guys are talking about having a lunch and dinner cart in downtown Peoria.
So actually we plan to, I think the weather's going to hold for the rest of the week. So you're starting tomorrow, as a matter of fact, we'll have a spot location right in front of the courthouse.
Fantastic.
Peoria Courthouse starting tomorrow. So we'll do things like our signature, like catfish nuggets. We're also going to introduce a Moja Cajun corn dog. We will have our peach cobbler as well, which is very, very popular, and we make it from scratch daily. at the restaurant. So some things like that, and some things you wouldn't expect to see on the food cart or on the streets, like okra and different things like that.
That's fantastic. Yeah, because we've got great staples downtown for the food carts, but it's awesome to get some new life out there.
For sure, and we're looking forward to that.
That's awesome. I'm looking forward to walking over there tomorrow. That's for sure. I know one of your big missions is community outreach, and I know just from following you guys on Facebook, you've been doing some really cool things already this year. Can you tell us about some of the community outreach programs you guys have
absolutely. And once again, I tell folks every chance I get the fact that we chose our location with intent. We're north of MacArthur Street. And so one of the things you want to do is really be close to the community. So we immediately made relationships with some of the schools in the area. For example, we've done an adopt a school program with Valeska Hinton. And already this year, we've had, like, for example, an Easter egg hunt. We've had a family night where we had a father-daughter, mom-son date night. Did I just say the Easter egg hunt or not?
You said the Easter egg hunt.
We've had several of those. Last weekend, we actually had a health fair, which we worked with some students from Bradley University, and it turned out really well. We had great response to that, and where folks came out, got health checks, and we provided food and things like that. And so I don't know how healthy the food was, but they did get to learn a lot about staying healthy and eating healthy.
At least they knew what they were getting into then, after they could eat the food and then be like, hey, maybe.
Well, we're a Southern kitchen, folks. That is comfort food. But one of the things we do take pride in is the fact that most of our sides, for example, are made from scratch right there at the location. For example, with our yams, our candied yams, we actually peel and prepare that food right there on site. It's not frozen or whatever. No process, none of that. So we have the yams, the cabbage, the collard greens, corn, and things like that we take pride in the fact that we make that on site. So.
Serving real food. That's rare these days, so that's fantastic.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think another something I didn't realize was with your Easter egg hunt that you've got a big area right behind the restaurant too.
Yeah, absolutely. That's at least half an acre. I think it's half to an acre. And what we plan to do this year to really exploit is have this concept of like a backyard cookout or barbecue or eating where folks or families can really gather out in the property and eat outside. And we'll probably put up some umbrellas and tents too, and when it get really hot back there. But it's really nice fenced in area. Great place to come out with the kids and do bag toss and different things like that. We'll have different things set up for kids to do as well.
That's awesome. Giving something for the area kids, keeping having fun.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, well, we kind of know where you guys are located. So, what's your favorite thing on the menu? Can you pick one?
I would have been a true Southern. I would have to say the smothered. We do smothered chicken, smothered chops, that kind of thing. Even though we think our fan favorite, a lot of folks come there for the shrimp and grits. Many people who've tried the shrimp and grits said they've never had grits. They hated grits until they've had our shrimp and grits, and so. We think that that's one of the most popular things there. The catfish, of course, but for me, being the Southerner, I would have to go for the smothered every time.
All right. Well, good to know. So get out there, try the smothered chicken, or you can walk on down to the courthouse tomorrow, check out some of the catfish nuggets and some good delicacies.
Yeah, the Cajun corn dog, I think, will be really popular. The peach cobbler will be popular. And we'll have other things, too. And that's one of the things I was talking about, us being a Southern kitchen versus soul food. I think we sell incredible burgers, for example. I mean, some of the best that you'll find different variations of them. For example, our mega burger is a really big half-pound burger infused with cheese and bacon and that kind of thing. So and we have a few veggie options like veggie burgers and things like that, and the sides, of course. But definitely all the other things you expect or hope to see in just a traditional restaurant, American restaurant, we have those things as well. So
that's fantastic. So where can people go to find your menu, find out all about you?
So that's a great question. So we are online, mojapeoria.com, and on that website you'll find our hours of operation, the menus that are there. You can actually order online. One of the things we're going to push again as well is actually business delivery, especially in the downtown area. We do deliver to all of the business here. So even if you don't see it where you can just order it online, just call a restaurant and just let them know that you're downtown. And also one of the things we're going to start to push heavily this week is the fact we will do delivery to the Bradley campus.
That's fantastic.
As well, so especially with that bridge being out.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Pat. I appreciate it. We appreciate having you on the show. And if you guys want to find out more about Moja's, you can go to mojapeoria.com, or you can follow them on Facebook and Instagram. They're constantly posting pictures of their delicious food. So if you want some lunch inspiration, head there. And we'll be right back with more Happy Half Hour.
Thanks again.
Get out your calendars, because we're about to fill your free time. First up, enjoy an exciting night of dance at 5 Points, Washington, as the Peoria Ballet presents Ballet to Broadway April 13th and 14th. Experience the beauty of Tchaikovsky's Swan Lake and celebrate some of Broadway's biggest hits from Greece to Oklahoma. Interested? Dance on over to the Peoria Ballet website to learn more. Head out to the Monarch Music Hall for some great music and a great cause, as the Center for Youth and Family Solutions presents the 5th annual Blues for a Cause April 13th. This year's show stars Walter Trout with special guest Dexter O'Neill in the Funk Yard. Money raised helps CFYS and their services. Visit the Monarch Music Hall website for ticket information. Who shot Alexander Hamilton? Hip-hop meets homicide in the Hamilton Homicide Murder Mystery Dinner at Mackinac Valley Vineyard April 13th and 14th. Enjoy this amazing show, a buffet-style dinner, and of course, amazing wine. Head on over to enjoypeoria.com for more information. Want to know about the next local concert? There is a new Facebook page that makes it easier for you. Peoria Music Live is a central resource for all the live music shows in the Peoria area. It promotes a number of shows, from open mic nights to big concerts. If you want in on the Peoria area music scene, head over to Peoria Music Live on Facebook. Looking for more fun events? Head on over to our website, enjoypeoria.com, or visit us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Enjoy Peoria. Welcome back to Happy Half Hour. Well, I know yesterday there was still snow on the ground, and it doesn't feel like spring. But before you know it, the warmer temperatures are going to be back. I promise this time. I know I've said it like the last month or so. It's mid-April. It should be at that point. And with those warm temperatures means it's time for golfers to get back out on the golf links. So joining us to talk more about what's going on with some of the Peoria golf courses is Newman Golf Course professional with Peoria Parks District Golf, Dustin Martin. Dustin, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Like I said, I know this is kind of a dumb question, or probably not a question you want to answer, but you guys opened earlier this month.
Yes.
The weather hasn't been great, but
Nope.
how's it been so far?
The days that are playable, and then I call playable, these guys will play in 40-degree temperatures, but like 45 degrees or so, which we've had a bunch of those, right? They come out and play, but we just haven't had that nice sunny 60-degree weather, where they come out but they're still coming out to play.
So you still have those I remember, driving up by Newman, and there's guys playing with in 30-degree temperatures.
Oh, definitely. Well, a couple Sundays ago when it snow flurried on Sundays, I had 3 guys out there playing in the snow. So, it was, they'll play.
I guess it's an experience to have, right?
Well, when you got nothing better to do, you might as well play golf.
Especially when it's just, you have that itch from the winter.
You got to play.
So I know you guys have a lot of really cool, fun events coming.
Yeah.
Can you kind of go over some of those?
We got lots of stuff. The Park District as a whole really covers the whole gamut of golf and everything else, but we even have new events this year. So like the new events we've got this year, we've got some wine and nines is what we call them. So it's like a little wine tasting. Our first one's going to be at the Golf Learning Center with the day April 27th. It's a Friday. And we're going to have lesson stations set up. So you have a driving lesson, a chipping lesson, a putting lesson. In between, you'll rotate and you'll have little wine tastings from Kickapoo Creek Winery. We've got craft beers from local vendors. So you get a little wine in there, go to your driving lesson, stop after about 20 minutes, have another little wine tasting, go to your chipping lesson. And then we have one at Kellogg, which we're going to actually play 9 holes and have little wine tastings throughout too. So it's just something new we're going to try this year. It's kind of a date night thing. So grab a partner, come on out and have a little wine tasting, play some golf.
And how important is that? It's not just, I know a lot of places that their one goal, they do events that build off of that. How is that important to maybe reach out to a different group of people that are looking to get into golf? Definitely,
because the groups we're trying to hit really are different categories, but we definitely want the women to come out and play golf. So this is a great way to get their boyfriend, get their husband, come on out and have a few lessons to start off with, and then kind of playing 9 holes after that. So a couple other things we've got, just kind of feeding off of that, is the demo days, which is a great thing. The demo days is a lot of fun because all the vendors, well, not all of them, but like Titleist, Callaway, will be out with their new golf clubs, which they got the itch. They want to try the new clubs. They got the new drivers, the new irons. So come out. It's free golf balls when you're trying the clubs. It's from 10 to 3 this coming Saturday. Hopefully we get some good weather.
And where's it at?
It's at the Golf Learning Center. Yep. We'll be trying all the new clubs. I think Titleist, Callaway, Mizuno, Golf Pride, U.S. Kids Golf will be out there. So it's just a fun day from 10 to 3. It was a lot of fun to get out there and do that.
That's a one-time event, or do you?
It's a one-time event. We have all the vendors come out at once. We have a giveaway for a speed cart, like a 3-wheel speed cart. Those are kind of fun, cool. Newfangled things. So from there, we've got pretty much every weekend we've got a tournament. And we've got something going on in the park district every weekend to come out with your buddies and play a scramble and have fun. Or we have a little higher end to test your game at the highest level, city tournaments, things like that. So we have opportunities to test your game throughout the summer. Whenever summer does get here. Then the last thing I really got to cover that we kind of fed off of the new events is a PGA Junior League.
Yeah, what is the PGA Junior League?
This is a really, really cool thing. This is from kids. We had our first year, which is 2 years ago, we had a 5-year-old play. And that's about, if they can handle themselves on the golf course, we'll take them because we want them to play. But from ages like 7 to 13, 14 years old, it's just a great, fun, interactive way to get their kid playing golf, starting to play golf, or continue their playing. There's lessons. We have clinics that myself and Earl Swanson, which is one of the other pros in the park district that we give. We give 5 2-hour clinics. They get on the golf course. They play scrambles and matches. It goes through 11 weeks. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
How do kids get involved with that? Like, if let's say there's a kid that's like, oh, I really want to to get into golf. How do they register or become a part of this?
For the PGA Junior League, it's on site. It's PGAJuniorLeague.com, and you'll punch in the Peoria Park District or Golf Learning Center, something like that deals with the park district, and our team name will come up, and you'll register that way. The kit itself, which you'll get a kit for registering, you get 2 team shirts with numbers on the back, different colors. You get a t-shirt, you get a hat, you get a drawstring, little pouch bag, and we have giveaways throughout the year, within the league or whatever for our clinics and that. But it's just a great way to get started and get you going on the game.
I'm saying, how important is it, to get kids into golfing? I know, and you could correct me on this, but golf is becoming like a sport that's for a lot of older people trying to get more kids into it. So how important is it to have something like this in the Peoria Park District?
Incredibly important. If you at all watched the Masters this last week, the Sunday before the Masters is now a junior day. It's called Drive, Chip, and Putt. It's the finals for the Drive, Chip, and Putt. And it's the most fantastic. If you ever watch, it's the most fantastic thing to watch. And this kind of feeds off of that because the Park District also offers a Drive, Chip, and Putt qualifier that if you go through the one qualifier, then you've got a regional, a sub-regional, whatever, and you could possibly go play golf at Augusta in the Masters. So the PGA Junior League is a great way. And this is probably one of the biggest growing events that the PGA offers. And the biggest demographic that is in this PGA Junior League that's growing is the girls. The girls from 7 to 12 years old is the biggest growing demographic in that PGA Junior League. So it's targeting the people that we want, and it's growing the game. So that's what we want.
Excellent. And you kind of talked about the Masters, and you talked about that drive chip. I remember Jack Nicklaus's grandson got a hole in one.
Sure, right.
And I remember him saying that was so much cooler, right. Such a better experience than anything he's ever won. And everyone who, you don't even have to know golf,
right.
knows that Jack Nicklaus is one of the kings of golfing. But kind of talking about the Masters, when you have those big major events, like the Masters and the Players and the Open, do you see a draw in more people wanting to get into golf after maybe watching that?
Sure, definitely with the Masters because it's early in the spring. They got that itch anyway to get out there and play. And if it's nice weather, which we haven't had any yet, we usually get a little turnout, with guys that just get that itch, they want to go play. So they watch the tournament, hey, now let's go play 9 holes, and they go out there and they play. So once it gets above 50 degrees, we'll probably see that. But
it's coming, I know it.
I hope so, I'm telling you, right.
You've lived here long enough to know at some point the snow stops.
We're waiting for it.
What makes the courses with the Park District, the Peoria courses, what makes them so unique and such an appeal for golfers?
Well, I think I've been in Peoria for my whole entire life. 2 things. One is the price that you pay. If they don't know it around the area, there's quite a few areas that pay a lot more to play golf with a lot less resources. In other words, a lot less courses, and the courses aren't in as nice of shape. So we've got 2 things going for us. We've got very low prices, very competitive prices, and really nice public golf courses that you can go out and play.
I feel like that makes it easier for people that, they can schedule in advance or register for sign up. But also at the same time, like maybe one day they're like, you know what, I kind of want to play golf today. They can still go in and get a time, right?
Oh yeah, anytime. The best way to do it is to call the golf course or to get on Golf Now. Again, our website, which takes you right to Golf Now, which runs our tee sheet. We have kind of hot deals every day that you can get on. That includes the price of the cart, which is pretty cheap. And then you can just book tee times, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, for someone who isn't a skilled golfer or still needs help learning how to golf, pointing at myself.
We all do.
How would someone sign up for classes? Like if someone wants to go take classes.
Yeah. We got two ways to do that. We've got group lessons through the Park District, which is a great avenue to improve your game. Nice group setting, 10 to 12 people in the setting. Classes last about an hour and 15 minutes. You get PGA professional instruction, and those are just through the Park District. You can sign up online, or the best way to do it is to go out to the Noble Center, which is our headquarters basically, because you've got to sign off on a waiver form, pay your fees there, and then register that way. We've got classes that cover, again, everything throughout the summer, from adults to families to women-only golf lessons to juniors, so we cover it all. We also do private lessons, which is through the professional themselves. The best way to do that is to call the Golf Learning Center, ask for a professional, and they'll get their schedule together with you and schedule golf lessons that way. Our prices for the private lessons are per lesson is a $30 charge, and we offer a 4-lesson package for $100.
Well, I think it's awesome that you kind of set it up based off of, age or demographic or skill level, because I know golf is one of those sports where, let's say someone like me who has a very hard time getting a ball off the ground has to golf with people that can drive at 300 yards. It's pretty intimidating. So talk about how important it is to be able to have those specific classes for people.
Well, it puts them more at ease. They're more with the people that are at their skill level. And the pros, myself, Kyle Meager and Earl Swanson, I think do a great job of the group lessons and handling each individual student and what they have to offer, what they bring to the table, and where their skill level's at, and then improving it from there.
All right. Dustin, is there anything we're missing?
There probably is, because we have so much to offer. But if I am missing something, just get online to peoriaparks.org/golf. We've got tournament schedules, again, classes to sign up for. All kinds of stuff happening at the Golf Learning Center all the time, so just check us out.
And they can also go to, like you said, the Noble Center, the old Lakeview Museum.
The old Lakeview Museum, correct, right, exactly.
Well, Dustin, thank you so much for joining us.
I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
Stay tuned. More Happy Half Hours next.
Hi, I'm Mike Kuchin, owner of Kuchi's in the Water. Come try our shipwrecked Bloody Mary.
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my! The Wizard of Oz is coming to the Peoria Civic Center, and Enjoy Peoria has your ticket to the Land of Oz. Follow the yellow brick road to Brienzo's for a brick oven pizza before the show. After the final curtain, head over to Gone in 60 Escape Games, where there's no place like Great Aunt Sarah's house. Can you escape? Check out enjoypeoria.com/Oz for your chance to win. Well, that's all the time we have for Happy Half Hour this week. And remember, if you're ever looking for something fun to do, be it a weekend event, a new restaurant, or just a new attraction in the area, you can check us out at enjoypeoria.com or follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. So remember, like my mom always says, if you're bored, it's because you're boring. So please get out there and enjoy Peoria. We'll see you next week.
PeoriaLife.com